Brand new sales rep just hit me up and asked me for my top advice for any new sales rep that wasn't just like a tip or trick, like actual advice. Here's what I said to him. Number one is that trust is built by your ability to speak shorthand. So what I meant here is if I were to speak to you and I were to say, oh, you're in sales, that's cool. Like retail sales, you would immediately be like, okay, I don't think I'm going to tell you that much about my job. Whereas if I were to say, oh, you're in sales, that's sick. Is there anything more annoying than when you're trying to fucking pull a Salesforce report and it takes 18 clicks? Now you're like, oh, for him to know that, he must know so much more about my business. So I said, go interview 10 or 15 people that have the same role as your ICP and ask them open-ended questions about what annoys them, what pisses them off, what their boss cares about, what tools they use, and what tools suck. Second was repeating things with way more pain in your voice. So if they say like, yeah, that takes a lot of time, you don't want to be like, okay, I hear that you have a problem around time. You want to be like, dude, I totally get that. You're trying to get your stuff done. Your boss is on your back and you're just like waiting for some screen to load. Then you have the villain superhero story. So you're going to say in your overview, like, hey, people typically want to save money, save time, whatever it is that your product does. So they look at options like category of options 1, category of options 2, category of options 3. You know, do it in-house, don't do anything, have someone else do it, whatever. The problem is all 3 of those categories of options have this other problem. It takes a lot of time, needs motivation, costs a lot of money, whatever it is. And that gets them to see there's no option that's available to them to solve that problem. And then you go, That said, that's why we created our company. We provide X, Y, and Z without having this problem. Ending with the most important questions where you say, what are the next 1 or 2 steps from here? Assuming that goes well, whatever that step was, what are the next 1 or 2 steps? And then saying, if this didn't close for some reason, what do you think are the most likely 1 or 2 reasons that it didn't close? Then he asked me about motivation. And so I gave him the W-2 plan that I do where you actually put in, I want to earn this much money. Here's how much base I make. Here's how many deals I currently get given to me. Therefore, to hit my target with my win rate and my deal size, I need to generate this many deals per month or get this much better at closing or get this much better at closing bigger deals.